What is going on, folks? Will Turbid here. Fake Mike.
Fake Mike.
Real news. I wish you could have seen that bounce. That bounce was
real news.
That's right, man.
Auditing America. Auditing America. Auditing America. Thank you, Mr. Turbid.
Guys, I got the notification on my phone because I hit the bell. So you guys got to get the notification on your phone. And what you do is you got the live chat right there. That's great. But then you hit the X on the live chat, right? You smack the like. Can you see me smacking that like? And then you share. I'm going to share mine to Twitter right now. Get her out there. Boom, we're live on Twitter. I'm going to share it again. I'm going to share it on Facebook to my personal Facebook.
Every one of you right here also share this live stream if you can.
That's what I'm telling you guys to do. Share. I just shared it in fakemikerealnews.com Telegram. We live. All right, guys. What's going on? First and foremost, guys, I think it's call time for a celebration because it is happy birthday time. Waste of videos from us dorks. Well, the only thing lamer than us wasting videos is an idiot watching someone waste their own time. Who's stupider? Somebody that's wasting their time, or the idiot that's complaining that's wasting their time who's actually wasting his own time? You got to be stupider than us, and that's not too smart. All right, guys. So first and foremost, guys, happy birthday is in order to Auditing America, Mr. America. I'm going to have to share my screen. Can I share my screen? I'm going to show you guys something on screen here.
Shout outs to all of you, including you, Mr. Turbid, for being part of this. This is a birthday for all of us, you know, that have put Auditing America together now for 3 years. So it's great news. We're still here standing up for the Constitution, bringing more information to everyone on freedom of the press, which we still have millions and millions that don't know about it, and we still have a lot more places to go. So yeah, Auditing America's third birthday.
Yeah. Hi, Alvia. This is Will.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to share something on the screen there, and it wasn't working. So what's going on, guys? Where are you guys coming at from the chat? We got some stuff to talk about. We got oh yeah, Mr. Universal's in the chat, guys. Go to Universal TV. Let's like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Come to Casper, Wyoming. I want to leave Jackson Hole smoking out there in Wyoming. Yeah, it's just been 3 years. It's hard to believe that it's only been 3 years that Auditing America had a first channel that was taken down. But I mean, this new channel right here, dude, Evergreen, Colorado. That sounds awesome. I mean, Colorado. I don't know about Mr. America, but Colorado is one of my favorite states. What do you think there?
I love Denver, bro. I love Denver.
I love Colorado. I love Denver. We got a couple of haters here. Hey, True to the Blue. I wonder what specifically have I said, which is factually incorrect. They always run away after this. I'm trying something. I've been doing this lately. What specifically have you said? What did I say, which is factually incorrect? So we got crazy things going on, guys, and I wanted to talk about a couple of posts up on my Instagram. And now Mr. America and myself are both on Instagram. He is Auditing America on Instagram, and I am Fake Mike Real News. Big shock on Instagram. So go over there, give us some because I put all my spicy memes on Instagram. I don't be putting that. I put some on Facebook, but not really. So we're living in a crazy world. We have the liberals who are saying ACAB, all cops are bastards, and then they're saying the Capitol Police on January 6th were somehow heroes. And then the Q-tards, they're saying, we're on the thin blue line. And then when the cops started owning them after they started, no one cares about the NSA. Well, True to the Blue RG, you're wrong. Because We just had an NSA whistleblower who was all over the news. Then we had Edward Snowden, which made international news for basically a half a year. And people still talk about him all the time. He's got millions and millions of subscribers on social media. He's got one of the most watched podcasts ever in the history of Joe Rogan. So you're wrong. And if you're a type of person that doesn't mind about being illegally spied on by a bunch of creepy pedophiles who hate the Constitution, you might be one of those too. So I'm sorry here. Okay, so yes, Port St. Lucie. I cannot wait to get my pale ass back down to Florida. Do you guys see how white I am now that I left Florida? See this face? Enrique finally learned the comments. That's good. Jeez. Do you guys know how long it took me? Literally, do you guys know how long it took me to get Mr. America to even be on StreamYards and all this stuff? I just taught him how to type on a keyboard.
3 years.
Literally like 3 years. So we've been doing videos for 3 years. Enrique started like the first 6 months, 8 months, didn't even know who he was. And I saw him wrecking cops in my home state and dismissing them and making them do the long walk of shame. Remember what was his name, 6 or 66 there? When you're outside of the courthouse in Warwick and they're like, yeah, you can't film here. Actually, you can't film here. And he's like, oh, no, I'm just taking pictures of your nice building. And this guy had to do the long. I mean, how many walk of shames have you made these people do? And this is something that, yeah.
Probably hundreds.
Guys.
At least a few hundreds.
Guys, can we get a chant going in the chat? Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. This is why, and that is exactly why Mr. America does what he does. Because there can be entire stadiums of people across the United States saying F Joe Biden at the top of their lungs. In the mainstream news, with their makeup and they're not even wearing hats, let alone hats forward, with their corporate dollars. When a whole stadium full of people is saying F Joe Biden, they're pissing on your back and telling you it's raining, saying, they're not saying F Joe Biden. They're saying, let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Yay. And that's why Mr. America does what he does, is because the mainstream news are a bunch of horrific liars. They lied about the Gulf of Tonkin, right? They lied about babies and incubators. They lied about WMD. They lied about Jeffrey egg salad sandwiches. And now they're lying about Brandon. Less government, no government. Yes, puff, puff, pass. I gotta take a hit of mine. Cheese and crack. He is a puppet. That's right. Who is Brandon? That's a good question. It's a fictitious person that somebody made up because they didn't want to have to admit that Joe Biden is getting wrecked. McAfee, yes, McAfee. See, you're talking to some real guys right here, some real bros. We're not fake. We're not makeup, right? I got one of the last interviews with John McAfee before he died. Rest in peace, right?
Legendary interview, right? Because, I mean, no one's going to be able to interview him again, so.
And then, you know, one of the other reasons why Mr. America does what he does is because of this post I shared right here on my Instagram. Fake Mike Real News. He is on Instagram as Auditing America. He's only got 10,000 subscribers over there, which is pathetic. I mean, there's reality TV show hosts with more subscriptions than this guy. So we need to go over to Auditing America, give them like, share, and subscribe. Facebook, PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Twitter. He's never posted on Twitter. He's on TikTok, though. He's on all these things.
We're on all the platforms, guys. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, even on Minds.
Minds especially. I haven't even posted in Minds in like 7. I forgot about Minds. Cheese and crackers. I need to go back over to Minds. Yeah. Have you guys taken classes on constitutional law? I have, yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. I went to Montana before. I would like to go back. Oh snap! We got short bus set in the house. Yeah, guys, that's the thing. This is what you need to understand real quick before I get to my point and explain to you why Mr. America does what he does. Is because on my channel, Fake Mike Real News, youtube.com/Fake Mike Real News, I have interviews with TED speakers, with CIA whistleblowers, with the niece of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., possibly the last interview ever with John McAfee, rest in peace. We have neuropsychologists, award-winning scholars, award-winning economists. I'm talking about famous-ass people on my channel. And then me and Mr. America, we go up and we wreck the most famous people. We're talking about the Clintons. We're talking about Kamala, Biden, all this stuff. So I'll let Enrique answer this question, but what I want to say is you need to find Auditing America, and you need to hit the bell and share this video to everybody, right? Find me on
We
Facebook.
confronted the top people. Top people. I don't think we could even do what we did again, even if we wanted to. I mean, how accurate were we, bro, when we were trying to ask these questions to Hillary Clinton, Kamala Harris, Joe Biden? I mean, how likely are we even ever going to be able to do this again? Never. So that's why Auditing America stands out from all the other channels, because I don't think anyone can do this, bro.
That's right. And, you know, I've been an activist for like 16 years now. And Mr. America is the only person. I've met a lot of activists, and I respect and love a lot of activists out there. And I could sit here for days and days. And a lot of you guys are in the chat right now and shout you guys out. But nobody has matched the energy of Fake Mike Real News besides Mr. America. Nobody has matched the intensity, the drive. This guy gets up. When I go down to Florida, when he's up here, we travel somewhere. He knows that I go to bed every night at like 2 or 3 o'clock because I do a show until 1 a.m. on the radio. Yeah, that's right. I'm a syndicated radio host as well too. Mr. America starred on that many times. And then I go to bed around 2 or 3. Then Mr. America takes the spoon in the pot, comes in the room, 7 a.m. bitches, time to get up, get your ass in the shower. We're doing 15 audits today. I've never met anyone as dedicated to the revolution as Mr. America. And then we got a question here. So thank you, Mr. America. Demolition Smash says, Enrique, I just saw the video where you got arrested. Which one? Against your rights. What happened afterwards?
Which one?
Yeah, Artie. Yeah, which one? Does anybody know which one? Screaming across the room at somebody you consider an interview, no? I consider sitting down via Skype. I've done dozens, if not maybe hundreds of interviews, and I've had 3 or 4 radio shows, and I'm now a co-host on a
arrested at a motor vehicle office? No.
Yeah, wasn't that in Jacksonville?
Yes, I did.
I know this guy's life better than he does.
I did get arrested. Charges were dismissed right away, next morning.
Why? I think because they maybe effed up on you. I think they effed up and they realized they overstepped your boundaries. Maybe they looked on your YouTube channel and saw who you were when they got your phone and were like, maybe we shouldn't do this. Trump Epstein's daughter, 2024. Yeah, so this is why Mr. America does what he does, because right now we had more freedoms under Great Britain in prior to 1776 than we have right now. We have to now ask permission to have a fire in your own yard, right? Collect rainwater. You need a license to go fishing, right? Own property, start a business, you need a permission. Renovate your home, build a home, put a shed, use a transportation vehicle, get married. You need the government's permission to get married. I'm going to ask a question to the chat right here. Press 1 if you know where marriage licenses came from. Press 1 in the chat if you know where marriage licenses came from. Press 2 in the chat if you do not and would like to know. Press 3 in the chat if you grow fruit on your own property. I mean, literally, we're screwed here. Put 1 in the chat if you know. 2. Okay, so we're gonna we're going to teach a couple more. Some of you guys know. Marriage licenses were started because in this country, if white people wanted to get married, they could just get married. They didn't have to beg the government permission. Hey, I really love this girl, and this girl really loves me. Do you think maybe we could be in a relationship together, Master Government? No. The reason David. The reason we have marriage licenses is because after the slaves were freed in the Civil War, they still weren't considered human. So they had to apply for a license to get married because they weren't considered human, especially in interracial marriages. So that's why we have marriage licenses. We're as a community, as a country, asking the government permission to spend time with somebody, to be married to somebody. I don't know about you guys, but nothing is more romantic than me, female, and the government, right? I mean, when the government gets involved, it just, the love of your life, and the government. What could go wrong? Guys, where are y'all tuning in from right now? And I want to ask you guys, what type of nonviolent direct activism do you have planned for this year? Because it's going to get cold soon. So what are you guys going to do? You guys going to go out with a sign in your neighborhood? What are you going to do? I want to know what you guys have already done or what you're going to do before the end of this year, because we're closing up on the end of this year. I want to know what you're going to do, because Americans are more upset when they get locked out of Instagram and Facebook than when the government locks them in their own houses. Canada in the house. What part of Canada? Minnesota. How many times have you been arrested for exercising our rights? That's a good question.
About 7 times.
Let me see. You're 7. Me 1, 2, 3 at least. So between us, we've been illegally arrested 10 times. And that's just the last 3 years we're talking about for exercising our God-given rights.
Yo, and then you see a shit ton of people in the comment section, obviously ignorant people that don't know that we could potentially get arrested every day if, like, people don't know that we go out there and do 5, 6 videos in one day, you know? And sometimes they see a video where you know, we actually have to leave under threat of arrest. Imagine if we stood our ground every single time. Auditing America wouldn't even exist, because I wouldn't even have my equipment. These people take your equipment for evidence when it's like your evidence. Hey, that's my evidence. Why are you? Yeah. Well, they take your freedom, they take your property, and then there's no video for me to show you. So it's better that we own the crap out of them, let them know on video that they have violated your rights and that you're leaving under threat, because that's a person with a gun and they're giving you unlawful orders. At this point, this person is breaking the law. Once somebody's giving you, once a police officer is giving you orders, when you know that you've done absolutely nothing wrong, you haven't broken the law, he's being disorderly. He's breaking the law because he's disturbing your peace. So that's the point that I want to bring across when I get these videos. It's like, well, these guys are breaking the law. You know?
And then on top of it, in my police reports, they will say after my name, William Turbot, comma, First Amendment auditor. The police will write in the report that I'm a First Amendment auditor, which I am, but I do other things too. But they put First Amendment audit in the police reports when they arrest me, like it's a bad thing. in 2020 and 2021, police officers who are paid, who take a sacred oath to protect your First Amendment, write down next to my name that I'm a supporter of the First Amendment, and they think it's bad. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? Destiny Lab, good question. I don't know. Why do Republicans do it too? Democrats and Republicans hate audits because Mr. America and I, we go to Democrat states, we go to Republican states, and there's not many fans of the 1As. There's some, and Mr. America has been changing things a lot because of it. And I'm sorry to hear that you're a Democrat, Montel Moore. Why is that? Or do we still actually really have any Democrats or Republicans out there? I hope we're all voluntarists by this point. They might come to North Carolina. I love North Carolina. He said these people are animals.
North Carolina.
Sergio Martinez, why do you think that exercising rights and teaching other people about your rights and doing what the Constitution and Bill of Rights says is a waste of time? I'd like to hear an answer for that. Bro, it's the verbiage we use. Well, that's the great part about it, Freedom, is there's all sorts of different people out there, and you don't have to fit a specific cookie cutter mold to have the First Amendment. You could look like me. You could look like Enrique. There's thousands of other auditors out there. There's audit gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? There's my grandson. There's all these auditors out there, and they have different styles. And that's the beautiful thing about it. You don't have to be a king to exercise your freedom of speech. That's the great part about the United States, in theory, is that we all want to do that. Yeah, I'm coming to Michigan, and then we're going to come to Texas, and then we're going to go to Wyoming. Exactly. We're not free. None of us are free. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. And what we proved during this last couple years is, even before the shutdown globally, is that you don't have any rights. You have no rights. When the government can take your rights away at an instinct, can shut your rights down, say, oh, well, you can't protest. Oh, you can't leave your house today. Oh, you can't worship today. Oh, you got to stay in your house today. Oh, you know, that Second Amendment. No, you don't have any rights. When the government can take and give things away from you, you have no rights. And that's why Mr. America does what he does. We don't want to do this shit. I don't want to be doing this. I got plenty of other better shit I could be doing with my life. But no, tyranny abounds. We can't have science. We can't have math. We can't have art. We can't have culture. We can't have press. We can't have anything if we don't have freedom. Freedom is the source. It's the Akashic record. It's the thing through which everything else flows. If you don't have freedom, you can't have any of the other good stuff, right? What up, Ray? So I would rather be sitting on my ass chilling out, right? Or maybe there's something else I would probably like in life. But in order to do this, so that, right, like, here's a perfect example, right? You don't have any freedom. Here's North Korea, right? And we're getting pretty close to North Korea. I mean, the people in North Korea are actually glad they don't live in Australia right now. That's how bad it's gotten. So we're under a king, right? So here's how it is. Under a king, King Charles. Well, only you can be the press. Oh, you can be the silversmith. You can be the butcher. Thank you very much, Lit Music. Yo, what up for the super chat? And thank you to everybody that's been donating to me and Mr. America behind the scenes. Thank you very much. Or North Korea, you know, they only have government-approved scientists. They only have government-approved singers. In the United States, we're not that bad yet, but only certain people can be media in the United States. Only certain people can have the Second Amendment. Only, you know, me and Mr. America got arrested 10 times the last couple years on video doing nothing wrong. How many times has Hillary Clinton gotten arrested this year? How many times has Joe Biden got? I mean, this guy just straight gropes kids on camera, and I'm just trying to say, hey, you're the First Amendment. So my point here is, unless we secure our freedoms, we can't have anything else. Because look at science in the United States. It might as well be North Korea. I mean, you got Big Pharma in there, which Big Pharma, if you see the CDC and the FDA, they're all rotating with heads of the government. Right? Thank you very much. Again, Lit Music for the super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Freedom isn't free, DB. It takes folks like you and me. And if you don't throw in your $1.05, who will? Twyla, thank you. Thank you. That's right. Freedom isn't free, guys. And we gotta do it because that's why there's no science right now. That's why we all have had to deal with what we've had to deal with for a long time. Is because science is bought off and controlled by government. Oh, 97% of scientists agree that climate change is real. Well, yeah, of course 97% of government scientists agree on something that the government says. I wonder if 97% of scientists in North Korea agree with Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-un. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe in America we're better because over here it's only 97%, right? And that's what they say. They say trust the science. How about we trust the science on flat Earth? How about we trust the science on Monsanto? How about we trust the science on Vioxx or Agent Orange or Shantex? Or how about we trust the science at the MIT Media Lab where Jeffrey M came at? Or maybe Harvard. Harvard, yeah, Alan Dershowitz, Epstein, Harvard, yeah, they're science. They're the top school. Lit Music, thank you so much, pimp. You're pimping it out. I think someone else gave a super chat in there and I didn't notice. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Interesting, Mom of Cracker. Thank you, BBBBBBBB. Is shoplifting science, Will? I think you'd have to be more specific. You'd have to be specific. So yeah, I think science is shoplifting, right? Because science, it's actually more than shoplifting. It's confirmed threat. See, I'm somebody that doesn't have a criminal record, even though I've been arrested 10 times. But yeah, science is actually the definition of shoplifting. It's actually worse than shoplifting. It's armed robbery science because taxation is involuntary. So if you don't pay taxes to murder brown people with drone strikes in the Middle East, men with guns will come to your house and throw you in a cage. So everything that the government does is inherently extortion. E. Martin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat. It was even better than the super chats. And we love the super chats. Super chats are great. Great. But even more important than the super chats is sharing the video with new people. We need new eyeballs on this information. Michigan Constitutional Crusader, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. You know, we have a reason we're keeping it real. So yes, so science, the government says if you don't pay these taxes for these gender studies in Pakistan, if you don't pay this money so we can hire government science to lie to you and take your rights away, that's extortion. That's worse. Someone saying tax equals compulsory equals consertion equals extortion equals theft. It's violence. I'm a voluntarist, guys. Who in the chat has ever heard of the philosophy of voluntarism? Press 1 or V in the chat if you've heard of voluntarism. If you have not, then don't. When was the last time you shoplifted, Will? Well, I don't have a criminal record. I guess last time I shoplifted was when I stole your grandmother's heart. And then I took her back to her crib and I pulled her dentures out. I stole that bitch's heart. Voluntarism, agorism, that's right. Vegan for voluntarism. Oh, Johnny Truth. Hey, Mr. America, could you put that comment up there for me? Building 7? Now that's a comment I like to see. Guys, this is what we're talking about here, guys. We got to get the normies to know about voluntarism. We got to get the normies to know about that right there. That right there. Don't go too hard, Johnny Hook. Don't go too Johnny Hook. Don't go too far there. Oh yeah. So did and you know who else are members of those J guys? Trump, Biden, Hillary. Did you see the little Jesuit thing that Hillary and Trump both went to. It was pretty weird. Pretty weird. Yeah. Columbus, Columbus is a beautiful city, man. What is voluntarism? Voluntarism is the great question, Freedom. Voluntarism is the radical idea that all human interaction should be consensual. That's it. We just believe that all human interactions should be consensual. And as I just explained earlier, all interactions with the government are not consensual. Everything the government does is done by force. I believe if your ideas are good enough, you do not need force to get people to go with them. People will just say, hey, that's a good idea, and follow it. Hey, I got a good idea. You better do this. You better do this, because if not, E. Martin, thanks, man. E. Martin. That's
Martin, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
You're looking out, brother.
Yeah, guys. So we're liars now. What specifically did I say which is factually incorrect, AVR works? This is the question I ask, and they never go back. That's like the guy in the chat earlier asking that question. What specifically did I say which is factually incorrect?
Specific.
Oh, but Hillary's your queen, yeah. All the people, says Freedom. All the freedom. No, anybody can go look that up, as I said. So you're wrong, buddy. You're wrong. That's what, and that's what they're. And let's just say I did. Right? You're more concerned about me than people that actually steal trillions of dollars to spy on you. You're more upset about me, which is not true. I don't have a criminal record. Anybody can go ahead and look that up. You think taxes are bad? How would you pay for the roads, schools, etc. without tax? Well, as for the roads, the best, first of all, they tax you to pay your road on the roads. And then the roads are terrible. There's potholes everywhere. They're always under construction. And then you're already paying for taxes on the roads. And then the roads are terrible. And then you get up to a toll booth where they
slap you in the face.
More money.
Yeah. They slap you in the face and say, hey, loser, we're going to charge you every time you use this road that you paid for.
Ooh, look, Jay Gutierrez says, I vote for a sample of the official Auditing America song. Hashtag, is that like a law? How would we might have to do that.
I think that's coming up.
That's coming up. And check out the Fake Mike Real News remix. How would you pay for the roads? Well, I'll give you one example how we pay for the roads. There's a road, and there's many, that protrudes from the peninsula of Virginia about 17 miles over the Atlantic Ocean and the Chesapeake Bay, and it lands in Virginia Beach, and that's a private road. And that was made by private people, so people can make roads. So what the government does, the government doesn't make any roads. They just hire people to make the roads for them, right? So first of all, they've done a terrible job at that anyways. Schools, if you still have your kid in a government school, you don't care about your kid. You might not. I mean, there's people that there's circumstances or whatever, but you need to get your kids out of government schools. We've already covered the book from the Harvard professor, historian, and sociologist, Lies My Teacher Told Me, where it goes through the 12 major textbooks at the time from middle school and high school and breaks down how they're falsehoods, misinformation, and lies. And that was like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Now, do you see what they're doing in schools to these people? Here, take this. Don't tell your parents. Here, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You know what see what this is? That's my good eye right there, guys. So, and one other point, Road Pirate Films, I would make on this is you actually can have a government that is consensual, where taxes are voluntary. However, this government in its current state, it is involuntary, it's non-consensual, right? And I believe that all human interactions should be consensual, right? You see a nice lady on the street and say, hello there, you're looking super swell. Would you like to go on a date with me sometime? She says, yeah, sure, I would like to accompany you on a date. That's consensual. What's not consensual is if that guy clubbed her over the head and dragged her back to the cave. What is consensual is you're walking down the street, you see a kid, it's a hot day, and they got a lemonade booth out there. And they say, lemonade, fresh lemonade, organic lemonade, $1. And you say, boy, I'm hot and thirsty. Hey, kid, here's $1. Could I purchase a lemonade? And the kid says, certainly. This is my lemonade stand. I want to sell you lemonade. That's consensual. What's not consensual is when the government lines you up and says, you're going to buy this lemonade. You're going to buy this GMO lemonade. You're going to take this lemonade right in your body. And if you don't, that's right. You guys know, everybody in the club, NorCal in the house, SoCal in the house, Fake Mike equals and Cat Patriot. Thank you, Johnny Truth. Yes, Ryan Norman Tyrone. Yes, Twyla. Share and smash the like. Oh, snap. Mr. America is my cousin. Is that like Big Tigga? Road Pirate, thank you for asking a great question. And thank you for enjoying. Someone pooped their pants. Hi-ho. Yes, Mr. America is the king of auditing. And the reason he's the king of auditing is because, and shout out to D News. What up? Great point, D News. Who needs to pay for schools when all man's knowledge is online for free? He is the king of auditing. Nobody is audited. I mean, not only has he done thousands of police, not only has he done almost all the states, not only has he done the top politicians, but he's also did the NSA. He's done military installations. He did NASA. This guy did Andrews Air Force Base at night. I mean, this guy is asking. I was like,
that one was a scary one.
Yo, that better have mad views because that was scary, dog. That was scary. That was when I was a baby and I just met Mr. America and I was doing my videos and he was doing his videos and I was scared. I'm not even gonna lie. I can't even lie.
I still don't even know how I said, all right, guys, I'm just gonna walk.
Like, yo, it's dark too. It's dark. That's where the president flies out of. And there's troops everywhere. And this guy's, I'm like, yo, this guy's crazy. Let's go, Brandon. Why do I call my channel Fake Mike Real News? Asked Don Casino. That's a very good question. Because when I started my activism, I was going out there with the suit, trying to be a fake pretty boy, trying to look like the mainstream. And I said, you know what? Maybe the people I interview and confront will be more apt to answer my questions if I approach them with what appears to be a real microphone. So I bought a real microphone. Didn't work, wasn't plugged into anything, just for looks. And then got on Mr. America's channel where people actually watch. People are like, hey, idiot, that's fake. And I said, got me. Then, shout outs to Anarchic Chick. She said, hey, real news, fake Mike. And I said, sounds better, fake Mike, real news. And then I slammed the shit out of my original mic so hard, it broke. So then we were doing a live stream at Mr. America's house. And I was like, damn, I forgot my mic. Enrique's like, yo, you can't go on without your mic. How are people going to hear you? So I rustled through his kitchen, found a whisk, and the rest is history, guys. Exactly, Jack. How would we fund it? How would we fund Israel's bombs without taxes? How do we fund a 20-year war in Afghanistan that we pulled out of? I mean, how would we arm the Taliban and Israel, right? We can give Israel billions of dollars a year, billions of dollars. How much money did Orlando, Florida get? How much money did Flint, Michigan get? How much money did Detroit get? How much money did Providence, Rhode Island get in the billions this year? I don't know. Good point, Chris. Good point. Poop law still legal. Johnny Truth. So we have these numbers here. One is global population. One is maximum carbon output. And I think if in the next few years we do a really good job with, I think we can get one of those numbers really low. Do you guys also know about the $2 million? Do you guys know about the $2 million between old farmer Billy Boy and Jeffrey Egg Salad? Yes, Steve Sierra in the house. Steve, thank you for always commenting. And it's important to comment too, whether you love or hate us, because the more you comment, It helps the algorithm. More people see it. So that's why we tell you to like, share, and subscribe. I mean, we're not YouTubers over here that are unboxing crap or playing video games. Like, I don't care about that shit. We're telling you to like, share, subscribe, not because we want a new video game to come out. We're telling you to like, share, and subscribe because look at Australia. Look at our Bill of Rights. Look at what's going on right now in the world. And tell me you shouldn't be, I mean, bare minimum, like, share, and subscribe. Mr. America goes out there and confronts the world's sickest freaks, putting his life and financial livelihood on the line. The least you could do is share the freaking video. So share the video, guys. You can take the video, share it on Facebook Messenger, share it on Instagram, share it to your contacts on Skype, share it on Facebook, share it on Telegram, Discord, text message, email, inbox it to people, slide up into people's DMs. Guys, share this information with people. So guys, also, I'm going to keep up with this fool. So guys, well, you know what, Sam Stone? If I didn't have to work full time, 2 jobs, I'd be in my RV. So if you guys, if share the video, if thank you for the super chats. Share the video if you're not a billionaire. But if you're a billionaire, one of you billionaires, we need a billionaire out there, a Saudi oil billionaire or American Wall Street guy who has a change of heart. We need you guys to buy us an RV and some gas so we can do that.
We need an RV.
We need an RV, bro. Guys, yeah. Yes, exactly, Johnny True. Thank you so much, and thank you for liking, sharing, subscribe. That's the best thing to do. We appreciate very much the super chats. That's good because that puts gas in our tank. But we don't really care about the super chats that much. What we do care, we're very thankful because that really helps. Don't get me wrong, it does. Sometimes I'll get a donation on my PayPal or something like that randomly, and someone will send me a nice message, and I'll be like, geez, I could use that money right now because even though I'm working jobs, man, shoot, they've inflated the currency so much. Chicken sandwiches out here, like, shit. So we got to like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, guys, we need to find ways to get you involved in direct activism, non-violently, of course, and always. Auditing America. What platforms are you on, and how can people? What's the best way for people to get in touch with you on these platforms?
Instagram.
Auditing America on Instagram.
Everybody, go to Instagram. Auditing America. Give me a follow on TikTok. We're at 84,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh, we gotta get 100K there.
We're trying to get to 100,000. So if any of you have TikTok, go over there and give me a follow. Facebook. We're not doing too good on Facebook, but our #1 video, actually, we're doing great on Facebook, just not on our own page. Okay, we have nearly 20 million views on Facebook, and our #1 video it's on Facebook with 11 million views. But for some reason, those videos went viral on other people's pages, and that's fine. We give you guys permission to share our videos on Facebook or wherever you want to share them, because we just want to spread the word. So, but if you want to send me a direct message, the best way to do it is by finding me on Instagram.
Yeah, find Auditing America on Instagram, because, you know, what would be cooler than these fake losers like Chet Hanks and these Instagram thoughts if they're over here talking about whatever dumb shit that they're talking about. We need Mr. America to have more subscribers than them. We need to get this guy verified on Instagram. That way, when he comments on something or when he makes a post, more people see it, right? who cares about freaking Demi Moore, Demi Lovato, all these other people? This guy is the influencer, right? We need this. Yes, Steve. Exactly, Steve. Oh, geez, Tony Hildebrand, you're fancy as hell. Shoot. I had other things. Let's see. I'll make a couple more points here because there's been some crazy stuff. By the way, Free Rise of the Moors. They're still up in there, locked up, man. We need to get those fools out there. Yep, so we live here. Let's see. Also, I want to hear about some creative ideas that you guys have, or any ideas. I'm planning. I want to plan a protest for November. I'm thinking maybe New York City or DC. Get Mr. America. Maybe get all the auditors over there. Get all the activists. What do you guys think are some ideas? And who would come if Mr. America and I had a protest in New York or DC sometime in the month next month? What would you guys like to see a protest about? I have my own ideas, but I want to hear what the people think. You guys know I got my own ideas. What do you guys think? Karma Man. You think so, Karma Man? Oh wow, cop blocker. That's the fanciest thing I ever heard. It's a good idea, Mr. Fox. You guys are funny. 44, yo, you funny, dog. Unless you're being serious, and then that's actually pretty cool. Environmentalism. What about environmentalism? We should pick one and go. We shouldn't just say environmentalism. We should say maybe stop Monsanto, or I don't know. Yeah, you guys is funny. Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm going to address True Savage's question. He says, what is y'all actually doing besides complaining to make change, or y'all just doing shit for views and money? I bet y'all took none of that money to make change in y'all community. Well, let's see. I have never made $1 off YouTube ever. First of all, I've lost jobs because of this. What are we doing in real life? Well, we've done, Mr. America and I, we've caught multiple people that abuse children, right? I'll just leave it at that. We've caught like 5. The videos are there, right? At least 5 together. Mr. America has donated money and stuff to the needy kids in Haiti and Dominican Republic after the tragedies there years ago. We've had food drives, countless food drives, right? We've done park cleanups, city cleanups. We've interviewed some of the smartest people, the brightest people, the most groundbreaking people. We've asked the top politicians in the world questions about Jeffrey Epstein and other questions that the mainstream media won't ask years before they have. We've had protests.
We just came from New Orleans.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. America just came from New Orleans, taking time out of his own life to help the people that were affected by the hurricane there. What have you done? I mean, I can keep going on and on and on and on and on about all this other stuff.
And I wasn't even like at the Motel 6 or anything. I was in a tent.
This guy literally stayed in a tent. I couldn't believe this guy was literally in a tent helping.
There was no rooms. There was no rooms available for the first couple of days, and we had to sleep in a tent. We had to thug it out.
Guys,
everybody needed to get their internet restored so they could come watch Auditing America and fake real news.
Exactly, guys. What are we doing? Oh, I don't know. We're just helping hurricane victims internationally. Oh, we're just doing countless food drives, homeless drives, protests.
I wish I stayed longer, but I had to get back. I had to get back to Florida, but I did stay over there working very hard for a whole week. So I just wanted to be part of that.
I want to give a special shout out to Eyes on the Audit. Guys, that's the other channel. That's my boy Theo. Guys, go over to Eyes on the Audit. Want to give a big shout out to my friend who I haven't heard from in a long time, Kirk. What up, Kirk? How you doing, Payne? What up, Kirk? Good to hear from you. I haven't heard from you, man. I hope you're doing well. Kirk is the man, guys. Eyes in the audit. Theo's one of the best people I ever met in my life, guys. So yeah, people saying, what are you doing? We literally brainstorm and think. We were never stopping doing stuff. And then Mr. America will tell you, as soon as we shut off the cameras, I get right to research, right? I get right to learning so I can tell other people, holy smokes,
wow.
music. Thank you so much. Lit music. Tell people about lit music.
Hey,
You've
bro.
earned it. Tell people about lit music in the comments. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Lit music.
We're gonna
Shout outs to lit music. Hey,
Yep,
what?
lit music.
Send me a message. Are you a producer? What type of do you work with music, or is that just your name?
David Shelton, thank you so much. You know, we're gonna take this money, and who knows, maybe we'll auction off some of my old sunglasses and mics, and we're gonna use this towards the RV. So thank you very much, guys. We're not gonna take the RV on vacation and leave everybody. No, we're gonna take the RV across the world to own the shit out of Tyrant all the time. We're not gonna say, oh, we'll be back. We'll see you later. Me and Mr. America gonna get some drinks and kick our feet up and go down to Key West. No. No. We're gonna take that RV and be up in these tyrants' faces.
And we're gonna go auditing America. That's what we want it for. So
name a duo of people that have audited the Bushes, the Clintons, Trump, Biden, Kamala, the NSA, the Pentagon. I mean, interviews.
Nobody in this movement, in the First Amendment auditing movement on YouTube. No one. And
so people asking, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? I got a question for you. What aren't we doing? Give us a new idea. We're even starting to do music off this, right? Because most people don't make decisions based on facts and logic. Unfortunately, they make decisions. Wow, lit music. Oh man, he's Puerto Rican too. Much love, man. That's what's up, yo. Lit music.
Thank
you.
Hit
up Mr. America me on Instagram, man. He's auditing America on Instagram. Fake Mike Real News. That's very, very much appreciated. When are we gonna audit South America? We're gonna audit South America. We're gonna take a road trip from Alaska with the RV once we get it, and we're gonna go all the way to the tip, just the tip of South America. Oh yeah, Mi Gente Production says, hey, Fake Mike Real News. Just saw the post you did, and my boy Todd has a great take on this. Shout outs to my boy Todd. Hey, Fake Mike Real News. Just saw that you did the audit we did in New York. How did you feel when the officer said you needed psychiatric help? Yeah, when you're asking,
let me hold you right there. I thought that was so disrespectful towards you, bro, because he was being extremely sarcastic about it, you know, because you could clearly see that you're not saying anything to even make him think that you are in need of psychiatric or a doctor or mental health. What kind of
first of all,
disrespectful was that?
It's incredibly disrespectful, and I wish he would have took off his badge, because do you need psychiatric help? First of all, here's why he's an idiot, and I'll tell you why. First of all, cops only get 6 months of school. They don't even know the Constitution. Do you think they're going to be able to diagnose psychiatric problems? No, they can't even fucking read a Constitution, right? So they can't diagnose psychiatric problems. And secondly,
you wish you would have taken off his badge.
Oh boy, yo, I wish that guy would sign a waiver. A waiver.
Yeah. Anybody wants to sign a waiver?
You want to sign that waiver, dog? Yo, so and then this cop, his job is to protect the Constitution. I asked him about the Constitution. He's like, do you need mental help? That would be like you going into a cheeseburger joint and be like, hey, can I please have a cheeseburger? And the person that works there says, do you want mental help? You want a cheeseburger at a cheeseburger joint? What? You're asking me about my job. Like, I work for you. Like, this is my job, what I'm supposed to do. So in the country, in the freest country in the world, the Constitution Cops say you're crazy if you're asking about the Constitution of the United States in New York. That should tell you. What do you think George Washington would do? If George Washington was in New York City and said, hey, what do you think about the Constitution? What do you need, psychiatric help, buddy? I'm not going to tell you. What do you think Rosa Parks? What do you think Martin Luther King Jr. would have did? I don't know. Because they're dead. Hey, Dave. Oh, we did, and exactly, we went into Freemasonic halls. Me and Mr. America walked in on the oldest Freemasonic temple in history in Albany.
Who's done that? Who's done that?
We walked in while they're doing a ritual in freaking tuxedos live. Who did more shit than us?
Bro, that was...
What was in those cups?
We walked in there and all these weird guys wearing tuxedos are like staring at us. Whoa.
Dog, yeah. I mean, people say, "Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing?" I don't know, just walking into Masonic temples during rituals. I don't know, just just auditing the Pentagon. Nothing new. What aren't we doing? What the hell aren't we doing? I want a list of things we aren't doing. We're not making a Christmas record. Not yet. That'll be next year. George would cross the Delaware, Kirk. You're exactly right. And he would be standing just like this when he did it. This is what I want on my statue. With a blunt. Oh, and then the glasses. Oh, guys, guess what? I got something to show you guys. So I put away the $6 sunglasses finally broke. Got some $5 sunglasses, guys. What do you think in the chat? Press 1 if you like the new glasses. Press 2 if you hate the new glasses. This is the new look. $5 sunglasses, the upgrade, guys. I want a ticket. What video is that? I mean, that's the thing. Mr. America alone has done.
Oh, I want a ticket. I know what
you're yeah. Arrest me. Yeah, I mean.
Well, I mean, how many times have I been detained for jaywalking? Okay. All right.
By the FBI. Detained by the FBI for jaywalking. Talk about political prisoner here. Cheese and crackers.
I was detained by the FBI for jaywalking. Wow.
I mean, yeah. So this is why I brought you guys to. How do you do polls, Road Pirate Films? Road Pirate Films, you've been very good. Tell us about your channel. I think I could guess what your channel is about, but it sounds awesome, and I actually think my guess would be wrong. All right, guys, I'm going to take a few more questions or comments. We're going to wind it down here. And a few more questions or comments. We're going to wrap it up. Mr. America and me will be back live very soon. We got some new videos coming out tomorrow on both of our channels. That's right, guys. I'm going to make a quick little plug for myself right here because why not? My channel is called Fake Mike Real News on YouTube. I have a whole bunch of original videos there. Now, I have some videos that you'll only find on Auditing America. I don't know how many, like hundreds of videos that you'll only find on Auditing America. So you need to hit the bell on Auditing America so you know when we go live, when we're somewhere, or when we get the newest upload. But I also have my own channel, Fake Mike Real News. I also have YouTube.com, Fake Mike Real News, YouTube.com, Demand the Truth too. So please go to my channels, like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be opening a new channel very soon. My first channel was taken down at 13K. My next channel, when I get there, once I get to over 9,000, which I'm very close on this channel, great question, Cody. You're using the Socratic method. That's what I like to see. After that, I'm going to be creating a brand new channel that's audits only. So, guys, please help me to get over 9,000 so I can start another new channel. It's going to be like my 5th channel for you. I don't even have time to promote all my channels. But the bottom line, I need you guys to do a few things here. For me, I need you to check out Fake Mike Real News on all platforms. So that's youtube.com/Fake Fake Mike Real News. Like, share, and subscribe. Specific videos over there. And also Demand the Truth too. I got interviews, confrontations. I got all original dope stuff. Also, I am on Instagram, Fake Mike Real News. I'm on Facebook, FakeMikeRealNews.com. I'm on Twitter, Fake Mike Real News. I'm on Skype, Discord, Fake Mike Real News. Telegram, Fake Mike Real News. PayPal, Fake Mike Real News. Cash App, Fake Mike Real News. BitChute, Fake Mike Real News. DLive, Mind, Fake Mike Real News. You can find me there. So appreciate the donations. Very, very much appreciated. Appreciate even more the people that took the time to share and comment this. I'm also on TLB Talk, Fake Mike Real News. So please go over and stay in contact with me. My website is fakemikerealnews.com, and it's a dope website made by my boy, Eyes on the Audit, and Mr. America's there. We got Titus Frost there. We got some of the best YouTubers in history. Mr. America, thank you very much again for giving me this platform. What can people expect coming up from you in the future? What haven't you done? What haven't you done? And then tell people how they can get in touch with you. We really need to get your Instagram to like at least 25K to start.
We need our Instagram at 100,000 followers. So we need everybody, excuse me. We need everybody to go to Instagram. If you have a Facebook, mostly everyone has a Facebook. If you have a Facebook, you're more likely to have an Instagram. If you don't download it, find us, follow us there, find Will. We need to get our numbers up over there so that we can continue growing and showing the world, not just people here in the United States, but the world about the United States First Amendment. And we're gonna have a lot more audits coming up. Me and you are gonna be teaming up again in a couple of weeks.
That's right.
So
it's gonna be very fun. I can't wait. I've been working my butt off, and it's time for a little break. So yeah, and you know what, guys? I want you guys to join the Facebook group that we're on, which is called Auditing America. It's not just a like page; it's also a group. So we chat in there, we discuss laws, we talk about Black's Law Dictionary, we have articles, videos, posts, we discuss case law, all that stuff. So go over there and get involved with us, and we're gonna do some activism. Maybe we might have a protest with everybody. So because everybody's been asking in the chat, hey, we want to meet Mr. America and stuff like that. So we'll probably try to set that up. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Please, when this video is over, find Auditing America on Instagram, find them on Facebook, find Auditing America and Fake Mike Real News on all platforms. Give a subscription and notifications to both of our channels so we can do this, guys. Mr. America puts his life and his money on the line so that we can have some freedoms. Oh, Johnny Truth, I love that. Oh, you're talking dirty to me. So find Auditing America and Fake Mike Real News on all platforms. And we're going to come back with another video tomorrow. Fake Mike. Ooh.
Real news.
Real news. Peace out, folks.
Later. Auditing America. Find us everywhere. Peace.